Hello everybody and welcome to round number 4 of season 6 of the DFL Championship. I hope you are all having a brilliant and wonderful day. I hope you can hear me over the cars because the cars are actually loud this time. So I'm going to have to work with it. Almost an unsafe pit release there for Peter, but nonetheless. But anyway, let's go over who's in today. We have the season 5 World Drivers Champion, of course, Mr. Consistent for now. We have Noah making a comeback as well today in Austria. We are going to dive on down to the Red Bull. He is not currently out, but we have Jamie back once again. He was in last time and he's come back once again, second time here in season 6. Hopefully a good race for him, but we shall see what happens. Diving down to P22. We have the Haas of Ian, of course, his third race into season 6. Potentially going for that first win today. We'll see what happens. I don't want to, commentate and curse it, but you never know. But I did mention his name earlier. Making his return to the DFL. The last time you saw him was season 4. And he is back for season 6, people. He is George's better half. He is one half of the season 4 Constructors Champions, people. That is right. It is Peter. He is back once again in the DFL, doesn't have work today, and is looking for his 5th win here in his DFL career, as he has just so told me. Whether that comes to fruition today, we shall have to find out. But I hate to say it, people, I am unfortunately on my own today. So, you will have to just grin and bear it. I do apologise about that. There may be a few occasional mutes due to some sniffles or whatever, etc, etc. But, for the most part, we should be good. So, make sure to keep watching. But we are going to dive on down to Ian. Because, no, is it not going to be Ian who's first over the line today? Or is it? No, it will be Ian. We're going to cut right back to Ian here, as he is approaching the final corner here. He is going around to the final corner. Here we go. What's his time going to be? The AI has already set time. Paris for 106.892. What's it going to be? It's 106.301 for Ian here today. That is provisional pole position, of course. Never in doubt. We are going to dive to Noah here, because I believe he will be the next one over the line. I believe. No, Peter is with 105.776. I did not see that coming. Noah with a 105.752. He responds by beating Peter by 200ths of a second. What absolute madness, people. But nevertheless, we have 3 of our 4 drivers currently with times. Jamie on his outlap at the moment, so we'll be setting a time in moments. We'll have to see where he scales up against these other 3 drivers. Unfortunately, again, we only have 4 today. We have 11 drivers currently in this championship, but only 4 drivers showing up today, as the others were unfortunately busy. But nevertheless, people, we shall see what Jamie can do today. But I believe that Ian may be going into pits. Noah, I'm sure, will follow as well. But there is Peter right in front of Noah, letting Noah swing on past. Nicely done. Good sportsmanship shown there between the both of them. Peter pulling out of the way. Noah going past. I don't think Noah's going to go for it, though. Not into the pits. He's going for another lap, people. He's on a 111 currently. He's going for another one. That is quite unlike Noah to be going for another one. But nevertheless, Jamie is now starting his time lap as well. Currently down in P20 with no time. What can he do? How does he scale up against these drivers? I am really intrigued to see what happens here today with Jamie, because unfortunately, again, last time it didn't work out too well for him. I'm not sure what happened, whether he crashed out or whether he retired or what. I'm not too sure. I cannot tell you what happened because I do not know. However, unfortunately, Jamie did see a DNF during the race, so hopefully he recovers it today, scores some points on the board. We will have to wait and see, people. but the McLarens now have set in a few times and split Ian down to P5. Ian potentially needing some recovery time there. We'll have to wait and see. But we are watching. Oh no, Jamie actually about to come round the final corner here. What will his time be? Pieces out to 105.547. Jamie goes wide. Will Jamie be able to respond? Unfortunately, not a P8 here. 106.617. I think him going off sadly did affect him there. Hopefully, he manages to keep it together next lap, but we shall see what happens. But we are going to flick on over to Noah here, who is out in front of Peter. He's potentially going for another lap. I don't think he's going to be able to do it, though. I reckon he'll be going into pits knowing Noah. I may be wrong, may be right. We'll see what happens here today. But what I've been trying to do is get up the standings for you people. After Barcelona, at the moment, I need to make it so my phone can flip. There we are. Noah is in front of the championship by 2 points. He leads Fernando Alonso. George in third place. Quite far behind on 27 points, but that's not too far behind in the respect for we're only 4 races in. Peter and Noah.
We're getting Dan his content, Dan. Look, Dan, you get to watch car go round on the track. Aren't you so happy, Dan?
Unfortunately, 7 seconds slower than his time currently. He is going to need a lot of work to improve, but I'm sure he will find it. We will see what happens. But we're going to jump back up to Ian here, and we shall focus in on him. Because, people, he will be looking to potentially get Haas back up on the top of the Constructors' Championship. Because Mercedes lead it, but only 69 points to 43. And Ocon for Haas has been coming in absolutely clutch. Has been bringing in points left, right and centre. What can Ian and Ocon do today? That is what I am truly interested in, and that's what I keep saying. I know that I'm interested in stuff, but this is a thing with my commentary. I spill different words and I just repeat them over and over again. Get used to it. But anyway, Ian currently in P5, just starting his lap again. Completed sector 1 actually. I believe that might be Noah behind him, but on an out lap. So Ian will have clean air to do this. You can tell I'm an absolute big brain. Is that the correct word? I don't even know. Knowledgeable in my F1 knowledge. That doesn't even make sense. But you get what I'm trying to say. But anyway, focusing back on Ian. He's coming nicely round those corners. Keeping it tight. Keeping it off the gravel here. He's coming up to the final few corners here. Take him at nicely round. Not going off. And into the pits. That, I swear that could have been a good lap for him. Am I mistaken? I mean, I cannot obviously say what Ian is doing. I can ask him. That is the thing, people. We have 3 drivers and 1 team principal to speak to today. We have Ian and Jamie in the Haas. Of course, not Jamie, the driver Jamie, but team principal Jamie. Remember, there's 2 Jamies here, as I just said. Red Bull Jamie, driver Jamie. And then you have Haas, team principal Jamie. So we can speak to Ian and Jamie today, or we can speak to Noah, or we can speak to Peter. 3 drivers to go and drop into today, people. So hopefully they don't get too mad when I drop in, but we will see what happens. I'll mostly do that with the race, because knowing me and my voice, it will not hold up for the entire race. That is as simple as that. Just so you know, if you're watching this on Saturday, expect just voice cracks and stuff for tomorrow, basically. But anyway, Noah is now coming around the final few corners, as I say for everyone. He's coming nicely round there, keeping it tight, almost going wide, but catches it nicely. Straight line mode on, he takes it, and unfortunately 6 seconds slower, but I'm sure he'll go for another lap and see if he can gain more time. But Peter and Noah are only 2 tenths apart. That is absolutely doable for Noah. But going into this race, no one knew that Peter is he is close, if not on George's level. Oh my word, speaking of Peter, he's on a 105.3, 2, 1. Peter does it again, extending his lead and potentially making sure, guaranteeing his pole position here today. Of course, that gives you the extra point here in the DFL, so people will want that position. But whether he's able to cling on or not is going to be an interesting one. But, okay, that is not good. My controller is gone. If I can... Thank you very much. We are back. Sorry for that brief intermission, but I pulled my controller out and... that is just not good within a video, but luckily it can be edited out. You know, power of editing and all of that. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. Jamie coming up to the finish line here. We're going to dive on down to Jamie. No, I am completely wrong. I got the wrong Red Bull. Okay, I'm sorry. Please do not come at me. However, I believe Ian might know. Is it Peter who's close? It is Peter who's closest. We're going to come on down to Peter, although his time is not looking good. So we are going to jump on down to Ian here, who will be the next to cross the line. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go of the session. A lot of time left to go, people. And I tell you, when I look at 6 minutes without a commentating partner, it is a struggle. But nevertheless, we power on through for you people. Ian coming up to the finish line. What will he do here? 0.03 of a second on a better time, but still not enough to catch up to Lando Norris. Will it be a P5 here for him in qualifying? Potentially, we'll have to find out. Noah, though, is in the pits, unfortunately, so will not be setting a time. However, we are going to go straight on up to Jamie here, who has crossed the line. And he's on a 106.617. I'm not sure if there was improvement. Potentially there was. I didn't really notice. I know it's bad of me, okay? I'm very sorry. But diving to Peter here. He's coming. No, he's going into pits. I swear this happens every single time. I go to talk about someone and they're like, no, you're denied. I'm going into bits instead. We are going to focus on Ian here, who is currently taking it nicely round the corners here, onto the straight. He's into sector 3 here, coming up to the final few corners. Will he improve on his time? No, he won't. He's on a 107. Unfortunately not. So we are going to dive on down to Jamie, who's on a 103, currently 104, 105, 106. That is not going to be an improvement. It seems that these guys can just not improve on their times. I don't know what is missing. I don't know what needs to be there to gain those extra few seconds that you need, because it's looking like an extra few seconds currently, but really extra tenths of a second. In Ian's case, literally 0.03 of a second is what separates him between P4 and P5. I mean, where do you find that? It is so minuscule, but it matters so much here within the DFL. And that is how we keep you guys entertained. And yes, I'm completely speaking complete gibberish. But we have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left of this session, people. So, work with it. Basically, Ian's coming up to the finish. I come around those final few corners. I keep repeating final few corners here. But Ian, going for it. 104, 105. What's it going to be? Not an improvement. 2 tenths slower than his current time. Unfortunate for Ian here, but Jamie though taking it a little bit wide. I don't think it's looking good. That is a 107. That is 1.3 seconds unfortunately slower than his current time. No improvement for Jamie whatsoever, so we're going to jump back over to Ian. It seems like we're just jumping between the both of them currently. I don't know what else to say. I could actually go, we could go and speak. Who should we go and speak? The thing is, if I go to speak to someone, then it will unfortunately take this beautiful, lovely current view of yours off, and it will give you a black screen or my home screen, which, trust me, isn't as good as this gameplay. So it's a little bit difficult to cut into someone's call, but we will do that in due course, don't you worry. Ian Mo going into the pits as well, which means Jamie is the only one left, and if he goes into the pits now, I'm officially done for. Basically, he's also going into the pits, and he's almost sent it into the wall. I have never seen everyone go into the pits at the same time. Oh, Ocon's out, Gasly's out, the AI's just... That is, I've never seen perfect timing like that before in my life, but here we are. Perfect timing has just hit, people. It's brilliant. We are going to focus on who is out. Is anyone out? No, all 4 drivers are currently in, so we are going to stake the claim on Ocon for now, but we may switch that over in due course. We'll see what happens. No, actually, because we're going to dive on up, people, because Noah is out, and so is Peter. Potentially Peter was waiting for Noah to drop out, waiting for him to come out saying, look, if you want to improve your times, I'm going to follow you, I'm going to do exactly what you do, and I'm going to make sure that this pole position stays with me, because I want that extra point. This would actually be Peter's first point on the board for Season 6, let that be noted. So he would be doing brilliantly to turn up to his first race of Season 6 and get that pole position. Potentially championship threat, who knows, it's so early on in this season, but you never know. He's so confident that he's going to pull out his 5th win of all time in the DFL, because as we know, Peter's been here since Season 3 commentator wise, but Season 4 as a driver. He did actually drive once in Season 3, so Jamie is retired from the session, obviously decided there is nothing left for him in this session. So he has, for now, staked his claim on P8. Whether he holds that is another question, man, but we will see what happens. I cannot see how much time we've got left because we have a yellow flag in Sector 1 due to Jamie. And Ian has also retired. Ian potentially saying that P5 is enough for him. Will he stay P5 though? Is another question. We know with the AIs, it is quite difficult when they get that second wind. It's quite difficult for them to not improve. So we'll see what happens. But I believe it's going to be Bortoletto first. What improvements are we going to see? Who jumps up? Jamie gets pushed to P9 here. Anyone else gets pushed down. Ian down to P6, Shooter Bottas get P4, Stroll gets P9, which makes Jamie go down to P10. Jamie potentially going out of the top 10 here. Hulkenberg goes up to P3, pushes Ian down to P7. I don't think that was actually much of a change. No, that wasn't. That was Hulkenberg already there, you idiot. But anyway, Noah will be first across the line here. Out of him and Peter. Will it be an improvement on his time? It's 104, 105. It is so close. But it wasn't improvement enough. Which means, with potentially to finish off here, does he claim that pole position? Yes, he does. Peter's first race back. He's got pole position to the leaderboard. And here we are with the leaderboard. Peter on his DFL return gets pole position. Noah in P2, Ian in P7, Jamie in P10. That is only your 4 drivers here today. Like, subscribe, tap that little bell so you never miss that video. And make sure to check out race tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.